Hello everyone and welcome to The Void. I'm the Unknown Gamer, and today for my 100th video is going to be a very special one, and also in celebration of the recently announced Ghost of Yote, the sequel to this game. I will be playing my second favorite game of all time, Ghost of Tsushima. Now, my history with Ghost of Tsushima, I started playing it around, I would say, a year or two ago. I played it to completion, true completion, 100% on my original file and on a New Game Plus file, but that was on a different console. So yeah, I'm going to do a quick, I suppose, news update at the beginning of this section. I might put a timestamp if you're not interested and you just want to see, the story. But in quick summary, to try and move this along as fast as I can to get into the meat of the game. The reason why I've been unable to upload videos as frequently as I would like is because I'm working on a very large project, which was originally going to be my 100th video, but with the announcement of Ghost 2, I figured this would be the better option. So I'm recording this in place of that original project, which is going to be a no-hit boss rush of a series of difficult bosses. Think bosses like Sigrun, Gana, Orphan of Cause, and Vice the Immaculate from Final Fantasy VII, all that stuff. So yeah, I was working on that. That was going to be the original 100 video, but it ended up taking way longer than I thought. I'm still collecting footage for it as we speak, so I figured this would be the better option. There is a Hollow Knight Parry video I'm working on that I think will come out soon after that, before the boss rush no-hit challenge thing, but yeah, that about covers it. I'm not going to be commentating as much as I would like, as this is a very story-heavy game. So I'm going to be quiet primarily during a lot of the cutscenes, and for the gameplay, that is when I will do commentary. We're going to do this on lethal difficulty. And yeah, without further ado, let us play Ghost of Tsushima. Also, I will throw in a snippet when I first loaded up the game, because this is my third time recording this. There's a special screen thing that starts when you boot up the game for the first time.
Is invading our home. They are brutal, relentless, unstoppable.
True.
We are 80 samurai against an army, fighting to slow the invasion. Today, I die for my people.
Based.
There must be thousands of them.
We will face death and defend our home. Tradition, courage, honor. They are what make us. We are the warriors of Tsushima. We are samurai!
Cinema.
Nodadachi, go break their spirits. Hey!
Outsiders! Send your finest warrior to face me! Nada, Jinnida. I am Harunobu Adachi, descendant of the legendary Yoshinobu Adachi.
Bro did not ask. He did not care. And just how over the top it all is, I love it.
Samurai! Do you surrender?
Cowards without honor deserve no mercy.
No mercy! And now for the starting bit of gameplay. This is a PlayStation 4 game, by the way, and it looks this good. To be fair, I am playing the PlayStation 5 version, but still, the point stands. That guy blocked it. Uh-oh. Wake up, Jin. Bro just got destroyed on some buffoonery.
We've lost so many.
We have to keep pushing, Lord Sakai, even if it costs us our lives.
It will.
Command, Lord Shimura.
Yes, let us just keep charging headfirst into enemy fire. It has worked out very well so far. Okay. I will admit, I might also be quiet during the combat segments as well, because on lethal difficulty, one hit literally is enough to kill you. Especially early on. See? Brought me frames away from death. Alright. Anyone else? You? Okay. I just killed my own guy. You thought. Oh, really? And I died. Well, that's the first death.
You must hunt down the Mongol leader.
Yeah, so it is, at least early on, I am going to have to focus and concentrate a lot on not dying. So, if I'm quiet, that is why. I'll try to add just whatever commentary I can. It's 3, 4. Okay. A lot more of us survive this time. Anyone else? I'll go for you. That was close. I suppose I know what commentary to add. I'm not sure how they're going to go about the setting for Ghost 2, as I'm not very familiar with that. PlayStation 4 game, by the way.
Mongol leader and end him here.
I'll fight beside you to the end.
I know.
Yeah, I'm not very sure how they're going to go about the story for Ghost 2, as like I said, I'm not very familiar with that portion of Japanese history. I'm more familiar with this portion of Japanese history, so I'm very interested in seeing what they do there.
I'm ready, Uncle.
We end this together.
Confident. Again, charging headfirst into fire, always enemy fire. It is a objectively good idea. It has never gone wrong, ever. One funny thing that you will hear me mentioning a lot in terms of how the Mongols are. I suppose a misconception. I think a lot of people have the perspective of the Mongols that they were to some measure, but more specifically, they seem to have this conception about the Mongols that they were just nothing but bloodthirsty killers, when in reality, especially during the time of, I guess, Genghis Khan, Genghis specifically, he wanted everything under one kingdom, but the thing is, he did not care. He would show up to places, right, and essentially go, hey, you want to join me? Least petty execution. He will essentially show up to places and say, can I, like, build a wall around you? You could keep, like, whatever religion and whatever you got going on. I just want to build a wall around you.
Cousin of Kublai.
Grandson of Genghis. But yeah, they were actually very open to the idea of people just joining them. But later they did adopt
I can see that. You trained your whole life for this. And you have won battles
that lesser men have called unwinnable, yes. I'll elaborate further after this.
Do you know how I prepared for today?
I learned.
I know your language, your traditions,
Your beliefs.
which villages to tame and
Which to burn.
which to burn.
Guess how many times I've seen
So
this
I'll ask you
cutscene.
once again, samurai.
Do you
Do you
surrender?
surrender?
Well, seeing as the samurai or warrior culture and surrendering would strip you of your human rights, period, I do not think you will. Yep. So yeah, under Genghis Khan specifically, they did not really care. They would show up and be like, hey, join us. You could keep everything the way it is. We really do not care. We just want to have you under our umbrella. And later on, I'm not exactly sure when, they did adopt a very, like, if you did not join them, they would burn everything to the ground. And when I say everything, I mean everything you can think of. From their history to their gold, like, they would melt down gold from, like, their cities and stuff, and pour it down people's throats, making them drink it, like molten hot gold. But that is if you didn't join them, or did not join them. So yeah, they were brutal, but at the same time, if you were open to the idea of just joining them, they'll be like, oh yeah, no, we'll leave you alone. We really do not care. We just want to have you under our umbrella. Like, Genghis Khan specifically was very open about the idea of, like, accepting other ideologies and beliefs and, like, weaponry and culture in general under, like, his rule.
No weapons.
Just supplies. I think later Khans had a lot more of a brutal approach to things. And it was more about conquering than anything else, but yeah. Like Russia and the Mongols, they have history. Like, and they absolutely curve stomped the Russians during that point. And what didn't help is, because of their nomadic lifestyle,
My sword.
it was very difficult for the Russians to not only, like, even if they found one of their camps, by the time they got there to actually try and stage an attack, they would be gone. That's how quickly they moved. They could just survive off of, like, anything in the surrounding area. Like, they would literally drink, like, bear's blood and stuff. So, yeah, they were built different.
A warrior. My armor.
Alright, another cutscene.
Broken. Better than nothing.
Yep. I'm sure that guy is fine. That guy we just heard die, I'm sure he's fine. That guy too, he's fine as well.
Now. How are your wounds? Can you run?
I think so. Where's my sword?
Not here.
You're on! Here!
I'll take care of this. Please, hide. Oh, don't hurt me!
Shield Lumini!
Rice!
Rice!
Oscar-worthy acting right there. See, he never suspected a thing. And the award for Best Actress goes to...
Who are you?
I'm Yuna.
the waifu of the game.
You want your sword? Follow me.
PlayStation 4 game.
How long was I out?
Long enough for the Mongols to conquer half the island.
PlayStation 4 game and it looks this good. Nah. But yeah, I suppose another thing I can talk about, because this is more of an appreciation run for me. As I want to truly, like, look at every tiny little detail that this, like, in this game, graphics-wise and just overall looks-wise. The reason why this game looks so good is not even because, like, it has, like, you know, high-resolution, textures and, like, 4K graphics, and it is the art direction. Like, if you look, there are a lot of vistas in the game where you can just sit there and stare at it for hours on end and not move just because it looks that good.
You're Jin Sakai? The Jito's nephew?
I have to know. Did he survive?
No.
I think so. The Mongols took him prisoner.
Where did they take him?
East, along the coast.
Toward Castle Kaneda. They must be holding him inside, celebrating their victory. I could take them by surprise.
You'll be killed.
Or I'll rescue Lord Shimura.
Delusion is a very powerful motivator, let me tell you.
Call for reinforcements.
I didn't nurse you back to health to watch you throw your life away.
True.
Why did you save me?
I couldn't leave you to die. I need your help.
Lord Shimura can help our whole island. And he's the only family I have left. Let's move.
Yeah, back to what I was saying. Like, just look at this, for example. They focused heavy in on the art design of the game, and it paid off. As, another game I can think of that they just leaned heavy on the art design because they were limited by their hardware at the time is Final Fantasy VII, when they remade that. When you look at, I suppose, not so much Rebirth, but Remake, it is very in a similar fashion to the original, just a series of hallways. But you do not notice, and if you do notice it, which is most likely going to be on subsequent playthroughs, if you do notice it, you do not care just because of how good those hallways look. It is just a collection of hallways, but those hallways look so good to the point where you do not care. And I'll throw up some examples of what I'm talking about in editing, but... And that is not even a diss on, Remake, or even the original game, because the Midgar section of Final Fantasy VII starts as the tutorial for the rest of the game.
Clear the road. If we cross, someone's bound to see us.
I'll take that chance.
Wait. God.
Go. So yeah, for a lot of the times in when it comes to graphics and video games, it's better to lean heavy on art design.
Rooftops.
And this game is living proof of that. Final Fantasy VII is living proof of that.
Scavenge battlefields. You're a thief.
When I need something,
What's another game I can think of?
I traded it for food and medicine.
You what?
Don't worry. We'll find the buyer. Get your sword back.
Again, just look at this. This is what art design looks like. And something else I do not think a lot of people realize is that when it comes to making a game look good, if you want to go the high resolution graphics route, that is a very storage expensive endeavor. As for example, there's a mod for Final Fantasy VII that puts in high resolution like textures in the games, and I think I've heard that mod is like 500 gigs plus just for some high resolution like models and stuff. So yeah, a lot of the times it is just better to go the art design route. I will point out several other examples of what I mean by that. And what definitely helps this game is the people who made it are massive old school samurai movie nerds. So they take a lot of, I suppose, the way they shoot shots from those old movies into consideration. And also there's the audio design of this game. Listen. You hear the way all the background sound just cut out when he unsheathed the katana, or opened it.
Nephew to the great Lord Shimura. And I am no coward!
Who's bro fighting?
Your enemy is no match for you.
See what I mean? Just good art design. You do not need high resolution graphics or like textures, anything like that. Just make the game look good.
The sword of Clan Sakai has saved lives
And ended wars.
ended wars. Who did this to you?
No one.
I will teach you to defend yourself.
I know how to fight.
Uh-huh. I'm sure you do. That's why you have that mark on your face. That ended up being so bad, there's a scar of it to this day.
Emotions.
I can do
Jedi.
Uncle.
Show me.
Alright, I'm not very sure how I should handle this, as it is a tutorial, but it is dialogue heavy.
Let's see what you've been practicing. Try to strike me.
Yes, Uncle.
Attack! I am ready.
Alright, that was fast.
Well done. If you'd fought like that, your attacker would not have bruised you so easily.
Wasn't a fair fight.
Bruised.
Imagine he's returned to finish what he started. And he'll use every dirty trick he knows. How will you defend yourself?
He's big, but I'm quicker. I'll stay out of his reach. Wait for him to get tired. Then drop him with one strike.
Good. A samurai must always fight with patience and discipline. Even
True.
when his opponent resorts to trickery.
I'll remember, Uncle.
Now, break through my defenses. Show me Jin Sakai is a warrior of great courage.
Okay. One thing I will say, the funny thing about Jin is that he is not a real historical figure. During this time period, when the Mongols invaded, the thing that actually beat them was
I would be dead.
a tsunami.
I would never lie
3
to you.
tsunamis to be specific.
Chains try to block my attacks. I will not go easy on you. A fine blast.
Shimura is a real historical figure. But Jin, he was made for this game. And there's something that I'll also point out what I mean later. Is the item description, I suppose,
You learn to parry. Wait for me to
for
make the first move.
Clan Sakai's
Don't take
katana.
strike. Block my attack. Fine parry.
And oh,
Must parry before I strike.
alright, better. Almost perfect.
Good form, Jin. You're improving.
Need to catch your breath.
It will take more than a child.
I think I might be getting sick or something because my nose has been somewhat stuffed up.
The spear. Dodge my spear, then follow up with a counterattack. Good reflexes.
Alright, now it's just dodging.
Dodge, then counterattack. Excellent dodge. Don't give your opponent time to catch his breath. You see, there
No.
is no weapon, no warrior you cannot overcome.
Thank you for these lessons, Uncle.
We are not finished yet. Jin Sakai, will you honor me with a sparring match?
I wouldn't want to hurt you.
If you're that confident, let's make this interesting. The first to land 5 strikes gets to choose dinner.
I hope you like octopus.
Alright. I'm going to have to lock in for this.
Very good, Jin. Great skill.
Well, that was easy.
Before we eat, I have one last question. For generations, our families have lived by a code. Tell me the virtues that guide us.
Loyalty to our Lord. Control over our emotions. And
You know this.
honor. To fight bravely and uphold the legacy of Clan Sakai.
Those are your father's words.
Those are your father's words. What does honor mean to you?
I guess... protecting people. The ones who can't fight for themselves.
You have a good heart. But first, we must show everyone that we serve our Lord with courage, integrity, and self-control.
You say that like it's easy.
It's never easy, Jin.
Most things in life are
I
not.
struggle with it every day. But we must set an example for our people by remaining true to our code. And to ourselves. That is the meaning of honor.
Alright.
I'm not her samurai.
You know they went above and beyond to make this shot look good. With how reflective the katana is. Alright.
Good. You found your sword.
Where can I find a horse?
The stables aren't far. This way.
Open sesame.
More riders.
Islands crawling with them.
Where are the stables?
Behind that rolling farmhouse. Follow me.
Alright.
We can get close. Slit their throats and kill them without a sound.
Without honor.
I will not break my code.
Oh. Is that right? We got a Batman type character over here. Directional combat. There we go.
That's close.
You can't
I
save everything.
believe I have
Done running, and I can finally help.
Damn it.
one death on this, or I might be thinking about a previous session. Alright.
Thank you, my lord. They said all the samurai were dead.
Is that right?
Do you have somewhere to hide?
I heard Golden Temple might be safe.
Go. Stay off the roads. And guard your son with your life.
You risked your life for them.
He is a true
They defend
hero.
themselves. And I can't let more of our people die.
Based.
They're not the only ones who need you. My brother. The Mongols took him.
That's why you saved me.
Taka is my only family.
Sorry if you hear
Tsushima
something
is
being
mine.
knocked occasionally. I have a mic arm,
I just
and
want
I'm
my brother
still
back.
getting used to it.
I'll help you find him after I save my uncle. I promise.
I'm coming with you. Stables are just up
Yeah,
ahead.
I'm still not very sure how they're going to go about handling the story for Ghost 2. Because it is set to like 300 years after this game. And is an entirely new protagonist, obviously.
Few we didn't take into battle.
And it's on mainland Japan.
And us. Which horse do you want?
I've always gone with this one, so I have an emotional attachment to it. Quote unquote. Yes.
Easy there.
He suits you.
And he needs a name.
Sora.
Sora, light from the heavens.
This horse will be with you your entire journey, they said. Yeah, thinking on it harder, yeah, I'm not very sure where they were going to go with the story. All we can really get from the trailer and what we know so far is that the main protagonist is some form of outlaw or bounty hunter. They are being hunted by everyone, and they have the title of the ghost, so presumably, my theory is Jin,
The walls
like-
are too high to climb. We could cause a distraction. Sneak in.
No. We walk in the front gate.
making the
Putting
same
guns and
mistake
fire to the
twice,
best swordsman.
yes.
Humiliated my uncle. Butchered the warriors of Tsushima. I'm going
Yes.
to repay his kindness.
They're repeating the same mistakes that got your friends killed.
That's what
True.
the Mongols will think. But this time, I'll strike first.
Like I said, delusion is a very powerful motivator. The standoff mechanic, yes.
I've come for Lord Shimura.
You want to see a trick? Look at this. So, whenever you do a standoff, you can, specifically during the, if you're doing a standoff and you have the walking animation to start off with, you can hold back and mash the jump button, and it'll allow Jin to jump backwards, and it'll give you more time to react for the standoff thing. I do not use it, as I do not personally need it, but I figured I might as well showcase some cool glitches slash tech.
Not sure. Almost fired them off on the beach.
Okay. Well, that was close. Alright, so far so good. And once again, good art direction, that is all you need.
Keep moving. We can't retreat.
And 2, 3. Oh, it's supposed to technically be around 6. That actually caught me off guard. I thought I was about to die. Eunuch, if you're going to shoot them, can you not take 40 years to do it? Well, you just saved me there. I'm sorry.
We can't keep going.
I have to. Fall back.
Alone?
Keep the path clear. When I find Lord Shimura, we'll need a quick escape.
I'll get the horses ready.
Do it. If I'm not back soon, ride for the forest.
Jesus. Oh, that was the first near-death experience. Alright. Yeah, like I said, sorry if I do not commentate over the combat, as I'm actively trying not to die. Dodging arrows, yes. Alright. And now to move on to these guys, and here will be another example of what I mean. Just look at this. Good art design, that is all you need.
Face me first.
Alright, I won't be able to do it here. Wait, no, I can, I think. Yep. Alright. Jesus. Well, I almost had full resolve and health. There he is, the big bad.
I am Jin Sakai, nephew of Lord Shimura. I have come to avenge his honor.
I know, delusion, right?
Jin. Your uncle has told me much about you, Jin Sakai.
Mm-hmm, I'm sure he has.
I will show him his nephew, broken and humiliated, begging to join the Mongol Empire. Jin. This is your time, Lord Sakai.
Alright, let's see how well I'll do with this.
Your uncle is watching.
Is he now? Jesus.
Submit, Lord Sakai. I'll slit your throat.
Gee, nope. You can damage him, and actually, if you're good enough, like, no hit him because you have to. But you cannot kill this version of Khoten Khan specifically. There's not any special cutscene for it. You literally need to die. I thought... I will admit, I think it would have been cool if you could, like... There's, something like that in, Sekiro. Where you can't, if you're good enough, you can't actually beat the first boss, but the cutscene just different. Instead, he'll cheap shot you in order to make you lose your arm.
I failed
Yes, you have.
again. Father. Jin. Help me.
No.
May your death
Benefit all beings. Man, I'm dead. That is a sick set of armor. I want it. You're going to hear me say that a lot.
Young
Yuriko.
master, it's time.
I'm coming, Yuriko.
The whole island has come to mourn your father.
Can't you send them away?
You must face them, Jin. You are now the master of Clan Sakai.
Yes.
You're not alone, Jin.
Really?
Your father is the wind at your back. Your mother, the birds in the trees.
Keep that line. Keep those lines of dialogue in mind for later.
At your father's pyre.
Thank you, Yuriko.
If you
Masako.
ever need guidance, Clan Adachi will help you.
You see, I will say it again, good art direction and art design in general, that is all you need to make a game look amazing.
Your father protected the people above all else. A true
Ishikawa.
samurai.
Good art design, man.
couldn't save him. I was a coward.
Jin, you are a samurai.
Uh-huh.
He died because of me.
True.
Your father fell in battle saving his only son. His reward is a warrior's death.
Least warrior culture thing ever.
Will carry on his legacy. Your father's spirit resides within this blade. He is always with you. Tomorrow, you will come to my fortress as my ward. Today, say goodbye to your father.
Well, let's see what all Jin has survived so far. Getting shot in the back twice, head-on explosions twice, getting thrown off a bridge. I would like to say twice, but funnily enough, that is the only thing that has only happened once to him.
Father. How do I save him?
Yeah, so here is the navigation system in the game for this open world to minimize the UI. And honestly, is one of the most ingenious ways I've ever seen a UI be minimized. So the wind, as Yuriko said earlier, it is literally the lore explanation. It is literally Jin's father spirit guiding him, Kazumasa. So anytime you see the wind, that is his father, and anytime you see a golden bird, that is his mother. So a good way to have like a core gameplay mechanic also be tied into the world of the game and the lore in general. How much time do I have in the recording?
Jin,
Sorry if you noticed a cut, I was checking the recording. We have like a little over 17 minutes.
The Khan was there. I failed my uncle.
True.
at least you're in one piece.
I swore to protect this island with my life. But now the Mongols have stolen our home.
Also true.
Samurai.
You forgot what it's like to fight someone stronger than you.
No.
To feel weak. Sometimes when you're staring death in the face, you have to do whatever it takes to survive.
The Khan expects to fight a war against the samurai. He will anticipate our every move. Unless we find new ways to surprise him. That's how we'll save Lord Shimura. And retake our home.
You'll need some help.
Riders. The Khan's attack dogs.
There's too many of them! Hide! In the grass!
Oh. That's what I get for looking at my phone. I got a notification for something. Yes? Yes, just hurry up. Alright, and now to get the horses. Or not, never mind.
I stood scared off the horses.
They're samurai mounts. Trained to return to their masters.
Soda. There he is. Can I move?
Nice trick.
Oh, I'm sure.
The Mongols must be hunting you.
We should split up. I'll draw their attention while you escape.
I'm not leaving your side until we've saved my brother.
First, I need to find more allies. Trained warriors. Like Sensei Ishikawa and Lady Masuwa Adachi. They can help.
My brother can help too. Once we save him, you'll have the island's best blacksmith in your debt. He'll make whatever tool you need to save your uncle.
Something to scale the castle walls.
You dream it, Taka can make it.
Sorry if you heard anything in the background.
Captured in your kitchen.
My coffee got here.
Go and ask around. I'll join you soon.
Taka won't last long in the Mongol cage.
You know,
Yes, I do ASMR now.
save your brother.
And your uncle.
Now get ready for one of the best opening, like, title crawls, if you could call it that, in gaming history. Just look at this game. Like I said, art. I will say it to the end of this playthrough. Art design is all you need to make a game look good. You don't need any high-res, 4K anything, just good art design. And now for the best opening title sequence ever. Sucker Punch presents Ghost of Tsushima. And that is how you do a title sequence. Act 1, Rescue Lord Shimura. What should I do? Because we do still have a little bit of time, I'm wondering if I should end it. Yeah, I'll do this haiku over here. And then, while I'm at it, let me show you what I was referring to earlier. Put on the previous. So if you look at this, the storm of Clan Sakai, that storm, literally, Jin is the embodiment of the tsunami that destroyed the Mongol invasion around this time period in Japan. And as this says, the storm of Clan Sakai, literally, it is meant to. Jin is meant to embody that storm that showed up and curb stomped the Mongols. Not once, not twice, but 3 separate times. But I have to hand it to the Mongolians. They are determined. They said, no, we're conquering this place. And then, you know, 3 tsunamis later, they said, okay, maybe we do not conquer this place. Just maybe. So yeah, we have all the pre-orders, I guess deluxe edition stuff at this point. We are going to run over here and do this haiku really quick, and then I'm going to end the video. Get a sip of my coffee. I do not remember what that said. Was it like failure or something? Calm waters, calm mind, a golden temple, a world's reflection. Let us do calm waters, calm mind. Growth that shelters all it sees. Submerged deep in nature's shade. Darkness fades in brilliant light. Sturdy do we stand, ever unbinding or bending, we rise together.
Calm waters, calm mind. Darkness fades in brilliant light. We rise together.
True. One thing I love, like a meme that the Ghost of Tsushima community has done, Refuge. that is a nice headband. It was occasionally you'll see yes, there's 82 vanity pieces that can be found in this game. And that was the first of 22 haiku. A meme format that I love seeing in comment sections, especially from the Ghost of Tsushima fan bases. They'll do haikus, but they're obviously like meme format, so it'll be like, what's an example I can give? Like, in relation to like a game company just being stupid, it'll be like, poor decisions always being made. Money, a fleeting object. Ubisoft, why have you done this? So, yeah, I love that meme format. So, with that being done, I'm going to ride over here to bring us closer to that stronghold, and for the next episode, the first thing we're doing is we're going to raid it, and then we are going to move on with the story. But yeah, I'm really excited to be doing this series. Like I said, I will not be able to do it as frequently as I would like, as I am very busy with other projects. Wait a minute. Oh, I'm on the complete different... Yeah, actually I'll put it there. But yeah, I will not be able to do it as often as I would like, as I will be very busy with those other projects I'm working on currently. But once those are done and out of the way, just keep an eye out for, you know, more Ghost of Tsushima content. And if you enjoyed the video so far, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Remember to always stay anonymous.